Who's from the machine? Captain America. Handler comes clear. The big showdown. Gates crash open to the roar of the crowd. Espumante's right there in the early stages. White Line Fever has a good early position. As they look for good early positions, Espumante, White Line Fever. Wiley Hall's just off them. Legislate, the pink caps moving around Talina. Half the deficits behind these. Futura's beautifully placed at the rail, the white cap. Cape Town Noir further back in the running. In the fast lane, Captain America almost came down, had a check for a stride or two. King of Pain moves around runners in the fast lane. Louis the King's three around the red cap. Rakes Chestnut third to last. Jet Bell and Cherry on the tops, the trailer in the Vodacom Durban July. Legislate now strides forward. There's no pace on as expected, a number of fighters, and Legislate now looking to do the work in front. Wiley Hall's right there, Espumante's at the rail, Talina. White Line Fever, Futura and half the deficit. In the fast lane, 6 lengths off the leader, Cape Town Noir, Punta Arenas further back, Captain America. Louis the King raises his crown, he's 9 lengths off the leaders. Jet Bell, Rakes, Chestnut and Cherry on the top. Half the deficit makes a move on the right-hand side. Wiley Hall now picks it up. Half the deficit second. Legislate waits in third. Espumante scraping. Paint 3.5 off them. Telina's further back. White Line Fever, Futura. In the fast lane, Cape Town Noir. King of Pain and Captain America, 9-10 lengths to make up. Louis the King's going to have to start up his engine. He's 10 lengths off the leader. Homeward bound in the Vodacom July. Wiley Hall by 2. Legislates and half the deficit, second and third. Espumante, Talina. Wiley Hall. Legislate now let loose at the 300-meter marker. And Legislate now takes on Wiley Hall. Half the deficit further back. Wiley Hall digs in. Legislate, they come together. Wiley Hall. Legislates now alongside. Wiley Hall. Legislate. Futura's flying on the inside. Here it comes. Wiley Hall perhaps ahead. Wiley Hall legislates on the outside. Futura gets going at the end of the race, but as they come to the line, number 5, Wiley Hall rises up. The Australian import, Wyoming, MJ Baileyfeld, and Wiley Hall and Legislate. They came together from the 300-meter marker. Legislate gets right alongside Wiley Hall. Wiley Hall with his head in front. Legislate throws down the challenge, and look at Futura really eating up the ground. Wiley Hall and Legislate neck and neck. Wiley Hall continues to stick his head out. Legislate closest to us. Here's the line. Wiley Hall by a head. From in second position, Legislate. Futura runs a blinder. Talina gets up ahead of in the fast lane for minor positions. Punta Arenas and half the deficit next past the post. And then came Cape Town Noir. Please note, race review, hold on to all tickets. Race review into the latter stages. So there's a race review. There we see Wiley Hall and Legislate. They get very close together. Legislate, Wiley Hall and Legislate. Let's take a look the last 100. Wiley Hall, Legislate. There you can see race review. Hold on to all tickets. Wiley Hall with his head in front from Legislate. Futura, Talina coming down to the post. Hold on to those tickets. We've just been informed there is a race review.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the presentation 2014 Vodacom Durban July. The official winner has been declared. It's number 9, Legislate, a 3-year-old son of the 2003 Vodacom Durban July winner, Dynasty, bred by the Chevrolet stud of the Costa family. Well done, Devon Costa. Well done to owners Jack Mitchell, Jarkenstein Stud and Newberry Racing. Well done to the groom Cypriot and of course the Justin Snaith Racing Stables. We'd like to now proceed with the presentation of trophies and recall to represent the Justin Snaith Racing Stables. Oh, he's back with us. Here is Justin. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Justin Snaith.
Where do I go?
Just walk straight across there. Being introduced, of course, to Premier Senzo Mchunu, Yvonne Dietrich, President Jacob Zuma, and Mayor of Durban, James Nkumalo. Is Richard here? Is Richard here? We're still waiting for Richard Fourie to get to the presentation podium. But in the meantime then, I'm going to call on our winning owners. Please welcome onto the stage and the presentation stage, all of Jack Mitchell, Gaynor Rupert, Dave Evans. Here we go. Mrs. Rupert flew in this afternoon just about a half an hour before the race. Jack Mitchell, John Freeman. Come guys, your moment in the sun. Vaughan, you're welcome to join them on stage. There we go, Breeder Vaughan Costa, all going to make up the presentation party. Unfortunately, Legislate will not be coming back out for his victory canter past. And Richard Fourie is also, unfortunately, as a consequence of the circumstances, not going to join us for the presentation. So please congratulate our winners, the winners of Legislate, the owners, Gaynor Rupert, Dave Evans, Jack Mitchell, Justin Snaith. Here comes Richard Fourie with a late charge on the outside. There he is to complete the party. And now the presentation of the sash. There we go, Richard Fourie getting his sash from President Jacob Zuma. Hold your trophies aloft, gentlemen, hold them aloft. Savor the moment. Here we go, Legislate, winner of the 2014 Vodacom Durban July. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes the official presentation. There'll obviously be a slight delay to the running of the rest of the program. We look forward to seeing Beach Beauty in action in the Garden Province Stakes. There's still plenty more racing action to come. Enjoy the rest of your 2014 Vodacom Durban July race day, and thanks for joining us in the numbers that you have. From Gold Circle, we wish you a very pleasant evening with us here at Greyville Racecourse.